very happy that I can participate in this occasion and kicking off this cooperation. I think there are several reasons why we should be happy that we got funding and that we got together to do this project together. One thing is, of course, with the current political situation, it is extremely important to maintain academic cooperations disregarding political conflicts. We all know how difficult it has become to conduct these international operations, in this what's been happening. Many other countries become harder on the political, but for us scientists to maintain these bridges and work together. We all know also how much COVID-19 has hampered us in our efforts to work together. We would all, I'm sure, prefer to sit together in person today, regardless whether in Roorkee or in Potsdam. Now we have Zoom, which is better than nothing, but of course, it's not the same thing. But still, I think it is important for us academic institutions to work together. And that's why I'm glad to see so many of you being so enthusiastic about this cooperation. All right, so another reason why I think this is a wonderful project is, of course, the topic you're working on. You know, of course, that sustainability, environmental protection, climate change are topics that are very important for us here at the University of Potsdam. And as I learned, there are also topics that are very important for you at Roorkee. So I'm happy that we got one additional piece of the puzzle with this project that complements our many, many activities in this important topical space. You are working on predicting natural hazards. Don't have to tell you how relevant that is these days worldwide, not only for areas that have for a long time been affected by climate change, but even here in Germany, of course, this is something that we feel, and where the techniques that you have been developing and that you will develop are very important. So that's why I'm very happy to welcome you all, not only to the meeting, but to this project. The last reason why I'm happy to work with you at Roorkee, this morning when I was telling my wife, who is Indian actually, when I was telling my wife that I'm working with Roorkee, she said, that's a great university, and it would be a great place to visit once COVID-19 lets us travel again. And I can only take that as an announcement, I guess, that as soon as we can travel again, I'll be happy to visit you in Roorkee and see and look at your school. But for now, I wish you a welcome. I welcome you to the little conference here. Unfortunately, I will have to leave you in about half an hour, but I'll be happy to listen to the following messages. Thank you for working with us.
Thank you, Professor Oliver Gunther, for your interesting remarks, especially when you mentioned that you would like to visit us. I think let me start by inviting you and your better half that you please find the earliest opportunity to visit us. That will be wonderful to seal this collaboration and take it a notch higher if both of us can meet physically, and also we can show you around the campus and also show you the academic departments and the facilities that exist in our campus. So I'm very happy to be joining this meeting and to be briefly given this opportunity to talk about my institute. So IIT Roorkee, Indian Institute of Technology Roorkee, owes its existence to an event that happened 173 years back, when the first formal engineering education institution was created in the British Empire, in fact, the entire Asia. And that happened in 1847 when the Thomson College of Civil Engineering was created. And we are the reincarnation of the same institution. In fact, we continue, our names have got changed a couple of times. We became University of Roorkee in 1947. And in 2001, we became IIT Roorkee. but we continue to retain the same ethos, the same spirit by which we were created. Traditionally, we have been focused very strongly on geosciences, including earth sciences, civil engineering, geotechnical engineering, and a natural offshoot of that, that is earthquake engineering. That is a separate independent department at IIT Roorkee. And in fact, it is the unique department because probably no other department in the country is focused only on earthquake engineering as IIT Roorkee. The second thing that makes IIT Roorkee a very natural candidate for this important project related to natural hazards is that we have a very dense activity in the entire sector of water resources, whether it is flooding, whether it is climate change, whether it is drought, whether it is river engineering, creation of dams. We have multiple departments in the institute which are interested in this. And so naturally, the topic of natural hazards is very important to them. And because of this backdrop, in fact, 15 years back, we created a focused center of excellence in disaster mitigation and management. So that also brings all these experts together at one place. And of course, because the title of the project mentions Himalayan region, so I guess two very important things which are offshoots of the Himalayan region are water related hazards and earthquake related hazards. And of course, landslide and all those things that come along with it. So while Himalayas can be used as a lab or for collecting data or for understanding the science for these prediction of these disasters or estimating the severity or the time localization of these disasters. But I hope that our scientists and engineers working on this project will try to use the knowledge gained by the data acquired in Himalayan region to be able to apply it to regions across the globe, or at least in some other parts of the globe, so that to the Himalayan region. IIT Roorkee, as I said, is very much interested in this project. And I saw that in addition to University of Potsdam and IIT Roorkee, we have 5 more institutes who have agreed to partner us in this important project. The German Research Center for Geosciences, the Potsdam Institute for Climate Impact Research, the National Institute of Hydrology, the Central Building Research Institute, and the Wadia Institute of Himalayan Geology. So all these institutes, although they are not degree awarding institute, they are primarily focused on doing research, and they will bring very important experience and expertise onto the table, by which I hope this project will be able to meet the objectives for which it is getting funded. Nowadays, funding is so competitive that if you get some funding, make sure that you are able to demonstrate that you have made the best use of that funding. Before I conclude, I wanted to mention a couple of highlights. This is an important forum about my institute. So IIT Roorkee has the largest presence of international students in India. The institute in the IIT system, the centrally funded institutes, the IIT which has the maximum number of international students is Roorkee. And that is why you will see that in ranking agencies, we score very highly on that metric. And the second thing, which is very heartening and which is very sort of in the right direction, is that our citation scores per faculty are again the highest in the IIT system. So these two important parameters make us very focused on trying to do research, but also impactful research, not just for the sake of publication, but publication in the best places, best forums, and trying to make sure that what we publish is of interest to the peer group so that they cite it. And that is why our citations per faculty are pretty high. I hope this project, the principal from our side, Professor Ankit Agarwal, and his partner from the German side will make the best use and give leadership to it. And I see that the head of the Department of Hydrology is also joined. So the entire department will be backing him, will be providing support. I wish this project a great success, and I hope that University of Potsdam and IIT Roorkee use this opportunity to become close partners. And I would again reiterate what I started with. Professor Oliver Gunther, please come and visit us at the earliest opportunity. Thank you.